Hello everyone, this is Darshani from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today my subject is CAD and today I'm going to solve few programs about CAD. So first problem, draw the projection of the following points on the same XY line, keeping convenient distance between each projections. Point A, 30 mm above HP and 35 mm in front of VP. Point B, 35 mm above HP and 40 mm behind VP. Point C, 40 mm above HP and on VP, and point D, 35 mm below HP and 30 mm in front of VP. So let us draw a line of X and Y, and we'll start doing of point A. So select 0.13 mm. Now let's do point A, 30 mm above HP. So we'll do 30, enter, 90, enter. And another point is 35 mm in front of VP. So 35, enter, minus 90, enter. So let us name it as A dash A dash, and this is front view of it. Now let us name it as A, and it is top view of it. So go to smart dimension and measure the distance of this. It's next we'll do point B. Point B, 35 mm above HP and 40 mm behind VP. So let us draw a line. 35 mm above HP means the line which is above HP. 30 35, enter, 90, enter, and let us select a point and take it 2 mm thickness. Mark the point on the corner and let us measure the distance, and we'll name it as B dash. B dash, and it is front view of it. Now next point, let us take line 0.13 mm, and now same from here. 40 mm behind VP means 40 into 90. So it will be the point. So take the smart dimension, measure the distance. It's 40, and it will be named as uh, B, and this is top view of it. Now let us do another line, which is 40 mm above HP and on VP. So uh, it is a single line which consists 40 mm above HP and on VP. So 40, enter, 90, enter. So this is the line. We'll name it as C, and it is top view of it. And let us measure the smart distance from using smart dimension tool. Sorry, let me do it again. Delete smart dimensions. It's 40. Now last point is 35 mm below HP and 30 mm in front of VP. Same again, we'll go to line. Consider 35, enter, minus 90, enter. Once again, I'll do it again. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. The one is 30 mm in front of VP. So 30, enter, minus 90, enter. We'll mark a point on this. of 0.2 mm thickness at the edge of this point, and we shall measure the distance smart dimension using smart dimension, and it will be named as top view. It will be named as D, and it is top view of this. Now let us take line and thickness of 0.13 mm from the point where you done this. Again, 35 into minus 90. So again we comes the line, and it shall be measured using smart dimension 35, and the point is D dash, which is front view of it. So let us solve another problem from this. A square lamina of 45 mm rest on one of its sides on HP. The lamina makes 30-degree to HP, and the side which it rest makes 45-degree top. Draw the projections. So let us draw a line. So first we should draw a line of 0.35 mm thickness. Let us name it as X and Y. Here we can name it as HP and VP and VP, and this one is HP. So take a rectangle tool, and we have square sides of 40 mm. So we can put 40, enter 40, enter 0. So the square will generate using rectangle tool, and we can place the square here. And now we can name it as A, B, C, and D. So I'll convert this rectangle thickness into 0.50 mm thickness so that it will be visible. Now I'll take again line of 0.13 mm thickness and join the corners to the XY line. So it will be named as B dash of A dash, since B dash is visible and A dash is not visible, and it will be named as C dash bracket D dash. Since C dash is visible and D dash is not visible, I'll take line of 0.50 mm thickness and join here to here. Now, the lamina makes 30-degree to HP, and the side down lamina makes 30-degree to HP. So I'll select this entire thing, and I'll go to move option. I'll select copy and move, and I'll paste on side of this. And again, I'll go to rotate option. I'll rotate 30-degree. I'll select these 2 points and rotate it 30-degree. So 30, enter. So again, I'll select this point and take rotate option. I'll select these 2 points. I'll rotate it 30-degree. So I'll go to the tool angle between and measure this and this angle between central line. So it's 30-degree. Now I'll take thickness of 0.13 mm and draw the lines. I'll move this side apart so that it can be easy to make. I'll move till here. Uh, It will be here. Will be placed over here. So it will be easy for drawing. So I'll take 0.13 mm thickness and extend the lines thickness and extend the lines down. Now I'll do extend these lines too for making the another small square so that it can be easy. Now I'll trim the corners which are not required. So I'll take a line of thickness 0.1350 mm and join the corners of it. Now it's visible. Now I'll name it as A, B, and C, D. This one is A. Here comes B, C, and D. Now, and the side down which makes 45-degree to VP. Now we should draw a line of considering 0.13 mm, making a line 45-degree down to VP. So I'll take length, okay, and the angle will be uh, 45. Enter so that I can take convenient distance of it. And now I'll measure the angle between this. It's 45. Now I'll select this square, entire square with its naming, and I'll take move option and place one of the points on the 45-degree line. Suppose I'll put the point A on 45-degree line. And now I'll go to rotate option. I'll select the point A and point B. I'll keep it on the XY line both. Now, now I'll take line of thickness 0.13 mm and draw a line extend to this. Now the corners, I'll extend the lines until the points where it will be the B and A intersects here and the A dash comes here. A points comes here and the C point joins the top of this line and the D also joins top of this line. Now I'll take a line of 0.50 mm and join the points from A point to B point, B point to C point, C point to D point, and D point to again A point. So I'll name it as this is B dash, this is A dash, and this one is D dash, and this one is C dash. Now let us draw a problem on a pentagon. A pentagon lamina of just 25 mm is resting on HP with one of its sides such that the surface makes an angle of 60-degree with HP, then edge on which rests is inclined at 45-degree to with VP. Draw the projections. So let me take off a 0.35 mm line and draw it, and let me name it as this is X, this is Y, and this one is VP and HP. So to draw a pentagon, we should know the inside angles. I'll take line of 0.13 mm and put 25 mm of line with 0 degree angle. 25, enter, 0, enter. Next, I'll take another 25 mm and put angle 72 degree, because the outside angle of pentagon is 72 degree. 25, enter, 72, enter. So again, I'll take 25 mm and 70 degree, 72 into 2, 25, enter, 72 star 2. Again 25 with 72 star 3, 25, enter, 72 star 3, and lastly 25, enter, 72 star 4. Now it's done. So I'll select the entire pentagon and rotate it, because we have to rotate it towards facing the right side of the drawing. So I'll take rotate option. I'll take rotate option and pin from here, and I'll rotate it and rotate it. So I'll again take move option and move the pentagon near to the XY line. I'll make the thickness of pentagon to 0.50 mm. Now I'll name the sides with A, B, C, D, and E. Now I'll take a line of 0.13 mm and join the points to at the XY line. Since B and D are intersecting, there will be one line connecting them, and D has separate line connecting them. Now I'll take thickness of 0. Now I'll take a thickness of 0.50 mm and join these three lines. Now I'll name it as B dash of A dash. Since B is visible and A is not visible, now I'll name it as C dash of E dash. Since E is visible and E is not visible, and the last line as D D dash. For my reference, I'll mark my point of 0.2 mm on the C and D line due to further uses. So I'll again take line of 0.13 mm and I'll select the entire line. I'll go to move option, copy and paste over the next line, and I'll go to rotate option on rotate it to 60 degrees since the angle is given. 60, enter. Now I'll go to angle between and measure these angles. It's 60 degree. Now I'll take a line of 0.13 mm and extend the lines of this to downward direction. Now I'll join the points E dash to this line and D dash to the front line and C to the center line again and B to the first line and A to the first line. Now I'll trim the extra lines which are not required. Now I'll take line of 0.50 mm thickness and join the points from A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, and E to A. Now I'll name it again as A, A, and this one as B, this one as C, this one as D, and this one as E. Now I'll take a line and draw 45 degree to VP. Uh, from VP, so I'll put angle as 45. Sorry, the angle as length as somewhat as 100 and angle as 45. Sorry, the line did not come well. So take it and select the line and delete it. I'll take line of thickness 0.13 mm, angle as 45 and length you can take how much is it is required. Angle of angle as 45, 45 and the length as much you required. Now I'll measure the angle between the line and this. So it will be 45-degree. So I'll select this entire pentagon and I'll go to move option. I'll copy the structure and move and place the A point on the 45-degree line. And again, I'll go to rotate option, rotate the structure and place the B, also the B point on the, till now I'll take a line of 0.13 mm and extend this to where we can draw the top view for that, front end top view for that. And let us connect this A point to the center point because the A and B points lying are there, and the B point to center point because the B and B point lies there, and the C point to the center line. C point to the center line, and the D point to the uppermost line, and the E part to the center line again. Now let us take a thickness of 0.50 mm and join the points from A to B, B to B to C, C to D, D to E, and E to A again. So let us name the points as this one is A dash, and here comes B dash, and this one is C dash, and this one is D dash, and this one is E dash. So this problem is completed. Now let us solve the last problem. And this is problem of isometric. A frustum of square pyramid of sides 40 mm and height 60 mm rests on the center of the top of the square block of 60 mm and height 20 mm. The base edges of the pyramid are parallel to the top edges of the square block. Draw the isometric projections of the combinations of solid. So let me select this and make it bigger so that it will be easy for doing. So I'll take a reference line as XY line, reference line, so that it will be easy for drawing the isometric projections. This line will be of 0.13 mm thickness. 0.13 mm thickness. The question is said it is 60 mm square block of 60 mm and 60 mm side and 20 mm height. So I'll take it as, so in normal we can do normally, and then we can convert into isometric projection. For isometric, the angle is 30 degrees. So we can do uh, 60 enter, 30 enter, and 60 enter, 30 start to enter. Sorry, it went wrong. Let me draw it again. 0.13 mm thickness. 60, enter. 30, enter. 60, enter. 150, enter. 60, enter. Minus 150, enter. And 60, enter. Minus 30, enter. So line will be joined. Again, I'll draw the heights of 20 mm from each corners. 20, enter. 90, enter. 20, enter. 19, enter. 20, enter. 80, enter. 90, enter. And I'll join all these four lines by using this. Now we are supposed to construct a 40 mm pyramid on this. So let me take a line from center, join these two paths, which is center from this, and let us take a center line between this, which can, okay, let me go to split option. We can split these two lines. Let me go to split option. Now let me go to and then take the center point of this and place it over this center point, and center point of this, and place it over this center point. Let me remove the center line of this. Delete. Now let me consider a center point from this side also. Draw a line to center part of this. So let me go to split option and split these lines again. And let me go to line and mark center points of this. Let me remove the center lines. Delete. I'll trim the unwanted lines which is required. Sorry, the diagram as I will take it again. I'll take 20 mm from this point as reference to draw this square of. Now I'll take 40, enter. 30, enter. 40, enter. Oh, sorry, it does some mistake. Let me try it again. Select these points. Delete, delete, delete. I'll take reference of 10 mm line from this, and I'll draw 40 mm lines on each side. 40, enter. 30, enter. 40, enter. 150, enter. 40, enter. Minus 150, enter. 40, enter. Minus 30, enter. So I'll remove the unwanted lines which are not required for anymore for this, because the side is not visible. We'll remove these lines which are not visible in the drawing, and we shall take a line from center exactly. We'll draw an connecting line to this and the center point. So exactly we'll draw a line of 60 mm to the top. 60, enter. 90, enter. Now let me select this. Let me select this. It is somewhat here. And I'll take now as a 40, we have a 20 mm, 60 mm height and 20 mm width of this. So let me take this and draw 20 mm square on top of this. Enter 30, enter 20, enter 150, enter 20, enter minus 150, enter 20, enter minus 30, enter. Now I'll remove the line which is not wanted for me. I'll select this line and remove it off. Now I'll join the points from all corners which are required for this. I'll take this and join till here, and I'll take this and join here. It's not joined properly. I'll delete this line again. I'll take line and join from here to the edge of the pyramid and here to edge of the pyramid. So now the structure is over. I'll remove this line which is not required for me, and I'll select this entire structure, and I'll select this entire structure and make it a thickness of 0.50 mm, and I'll go to scale option and it convert it into the isosquare. So the isosquare is 0.8164. So it will be converted into isoscale. So here, thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe.